Alright everyone, welcome to Big Ambition 0.5 Early Access, as you guys know already. So I've just downloaded the experimental bit on Steam. You can do that yourselves, it's just under betas. And once that is completed, when you start the game, you will start in 0.5. So part of some of the changes that Hofgar Games have done is to not publish anymore the updates and any new changes directly to the stable version of the game on Steam. So they will do it on the experimental branch where everything is contained in this bubble. Don't get mad when you're gonna lose everything or if everything goes completely wrong. That's the whole purpose of it. Like I said, I've just loaded this in and we got a new message saying that welcome to Big Ambitions Early Access 0.5. Since last time you've played, a new version has been released. To upgrade your existing save games to the new version, please read and accept the changes below. So new features with some negative impact. Store nerf, electronic store, store nerf, hairdresser. We've covered these changes in the previous video, so there's no point for us to necessarily go for all of them. So we're just gonna skip the upgrade for now because I want to start a new game, and the whole idea is to see what exactly did change. We're gonna go for a custom game. We basically don't really need a story mode for now. So let's configure this. Days per year, we can go 365. All business school courses automatically unlocked. That will be good for the purposes of our game. Let's give ourselves about, can we do, oh, what? No matter what I press, it's a 2. Why? Okay, interesting. We get starting money 2. Okay, so as we saw, there is not a way to change the amount of money that we get in the beginning, so we're stuck with those $2 if we do a custom game. And the whole purpose of this is to just take it all in, see what the changes mean for us in real life, and compare it with what is currently present in the stable 0.4 version. So we're gonna start a new game and we're gonna go story mode. I'm not gonna do anything crazy here, doing it hard mode, normal. I'm just gonna put it on easy and we're gonna take it from here. So I'm gonna call this one snack test story mode. Not spend too much time here. Yeah, let's do this type of hair. We're gonna be funky with the clothes. Look at that. I am screaming funkiness. So we're gonna kind of experience what this game is meant to be like for new players if you decide to start it with the story mode. It's been 3 months since grandma died. I know that I'm an adult now, that I'm 18 years old, but still it feels so scary that no one is there to take care of stuff. There's one good thing though. At the funeral, my uncle Fred asked me for my phone number. He said he wanted to help me get on my feet. I don't really know him, but I guess he's family after all. A bit of a sad backstory here, and this is our start to becoming a businessman. Okay, so here we are with 15k now instead of $2, and immediately we have a pop-up, and I think we can let it be.
Hey kid, I hope you're feeling better. Anyway, I talked with a friend of mine, Richard. He's kind of a big shot. Well, the bottom line is he has a cheap apartment that you could probably afford. It's not much, but it'll do.
So Uncle Fred wants us to go to this place and rent the apartment. Now, if you've been playing this game for a while now, you know that apartments are not really mandatory in this game to have a successful playthrough. If anything, it's actually the opposite, and we're kind of gonna do things our way for the most part anyway. So immediately I just want to go to the bank and get a loan. Now the bank opens in 12 hours and that is perfectly fine. We're gonna set it as a destination so we know where it is. We're gonna take this cab that is conveniently placed right here and drive towards this place, because the park is the area where you can find sleeping benches. Well, they're not really meant for sleeping, but when you're homeless, they provide a good place to take a nap. So we're gonna just sleep until tomorrow, basically until the banks open. And we already completed one of the tasks, which is to sleep until your energy bar is full. And now we're gonna just jog towards our bank here and get a loan. Usually these loans from Vantander Bank at least are quite high, and I'm hoping, since we got a good amount of cash already, that it's not going to be a problem for us to get one, but we'll see. New loan. Let's do 1 million. I must say, I do like how the decimal points are added automatically. It's very easy now to read the number, because in the previous update, well, in 0.4, this was not part of it. So we can go up to 800,000 per client. Okay, not a problem. Let's do 800k then, if that is the maximum. But in this economy, we won't be able to lend you more than a total of 1550. Okay, then we'll do 15k, because that's the maximum that we can get. And now we're up to 30k. Perfect. Let's get a taxi, if there is one. Yes, there is. Perfect. I was hoping on the RNG gods. And we're gonna go to this place that Uncle Fred has recommended us to go to. Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna hurt getting it. So rent a building. You see we've got all these icons now, which are basically describing what you're looking at. So customer capacity, traffic index, and all of this. We had them before, but it wasn't as obvious as it is now. So now we have this rented.
I also transferred a couple of bucks to your bank account because I want to make sure you get something to eat, okay? Promise me.
Yes, sir, will do. So he mentioned that we got the money from him. Okay, perfect. So next up is buy a standard fridge. Place the fridge in your apartment, go to Elgato to buy at least 3 units, stock up your fridge, and eat some food. All of these are nice things to do, but in reality what we actually want to do is to start our own business. And we kind of need a few things here. So I'm not going to put you guys through all of this process because it's rather tedious and is not the point of today's video. Today we want to see what the changes actually mean for us. All these nerfs that were done to the clothing stores and the electronic stores. And if you do want to see how to set up a business, there is a video on my channel called exactly how to start a business, where you can see the entire process. And as the game did not allow us to start with a lot of money as I had in mind, we need to go through the processes of setting up a business and eventually becoming successful in order for us to start to test the shops in all the regions. So for the rest of the video, I'm gonna leave you with time lapses, and at times I'm gonna stop and show you the new changes I've come across, what they look like, and how to use them. Enjoy! So one of the things that are new with this is the way your contacts are now displayed. So you can see we have a few icons here, and it's basically a filtering system. So general would be Uncle Fred and the tow service. Businesses would be the Anderson Recruitment Corporation. I've just been there to find some employees for my shop, and of course it didn't work because I didn't have the basic fundamentals. And then we have finance, because we got that from the bank. And if you unselect it, then you have a list of all the available ones. So now we're gonna call the recruitment agency, and as you can see, the whole thing has been revamped. I quite like the way it looks. We can choose to view it on map. We can go directly to the candidates list now, which is really useful, or we can clear the chat if you want to do so. But for now, we're just gonna give them a call and see what this is looking like. So the menu is kind of the same as it was before. And just in case you're wondering, right now our trunk is full because I got a few, because I went to the wholesaler store and got my hands on a few headphones for the electronics store. So the trunk is full, but because we have money and because we know this business is gonna be quite good, all I'm trying to do now is to talk to the store managers so I can get their contacts in my contact list here. AJ Peterson, Square Appliances. When we're gonna deliver this to the shop, the next step will be to pick up the phone and to call these guys and set up further deliveries for our store here. And now we are approaching Lower Manhattan, so this is the bit of the map that is very new. And let's see if I can figure out. So opening 2024, so there's a further expansion that way, and clearly we're not supposed to go that way yet. We can go straight through here. And we are gonna be at our store very quickly. And this is a skate park, by the way. So let's park it quickly here. Can we eat the hot dog from this guy? No, there's nobody behind there. We can get inside here. And there are scooters that we can rent. And let's see, if we do rent one, can we do tricks? We can, kind of. Okay. So a skate park, but no skateboards for us to try and use. Okay, so you can kind of mess around with this and do a few tricks. Let's see, can I jump over the wall? No, I did a backflip, so impressive. Okay, can go up the stairs. Maybe do like a no. Okay, this is it's wonky, but I guess it's kind of fun. It does increase the happiness meter a lot, as you can see here. It keeps going up and up and up, so it's a nice way for both your character and yourself to have some fun rather than just watching TV or doing some activity that doesn't involve any input from your side. But yeah, that's kind of what you can do here. The physics are wonky, and right now I'm floating in the air. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. So let's park this. Can we get a bike as well? I know, nah, still cannot. In the previous video, I noticed those, and I was wondering if it's implemented, but is not yet. But that's all good. A nice quick review of the skate park. And now we're on our way to our store, still in Lower Manhattan. It's just here on the corner. I kind of like this place. It looks very clean and cozy. So it is closed, but we're gonna open it very, very soon. Let's get our hands on a hand truck here and put all the stuff that we gathered from our trunk in the store, because we're gonna soon place a few deliveries and get this party started. And I was just looking at AJ Peterson and Son inventory screen, and as you can see, we've got the bookshelf large, the bookshelf small, and we're gonna cover the library section, the new store basically, in a later video. But this is kind of what it looks like. Quite expensive, to be honest, nearly 1,000. So hopefully they can provide us with some good capital. So now the storage shelves is accessible two ways. As you can see, there's arrow on both sides, so it's no longer a front facing and a back facing. So I guess this is more of a quality of life fix. Maybe it was like this beforehand, like in terms of it didn't matter if you're placing it with the arrow towards the outside of the wall or not, it would still be usable. I'm not entirely sure because I've never done it. I've always respected the arrow like a good player that I am. But now I couldn't help but notice that this is kind of a quality of life change. And it's a nice thing to have, so you don't need to worry anymore which side you're placing it on. Because you're always going to get it right. Same goes for the product display table, but I think this was like that beforehand. Because it is technically supposed to be accessible from both sides. So it's good to see that they pay attention to these tiny details. And I'm one of the people who will definitely appreciate and notice them as well. And here in the inventory and pricing screen, we have an indicator if we go way too high or way too low on our prices. So too low is no color, roughly on the dot compared to what is currently selling at would be yellow. So if you go 457, you see it becomes yellow there. But if you go like $9,000 is red, because this is way too much. So that's a nice nice feature that they implemented. I really do appreciate that. What I wanted to do here, because it's selling currently at 457, is to go 489.99. That seems to be like a sensible price. And we finished the day selling pretty much almost everything, so I'm really happy with that. We haven't received yes, we did. Okay, I was gonna say we haven't received the candidates yet, but they just came through. That's amazing. And I'm just gonna look around here if we have any shop of sorts that we can use to get something to eat, but we can definitely deal with that later. So let's click on the candidates list and see what it looks like. And we've got 3 for customer service, which is kind of what we asked for. They're asking for very minimal hourly wages, so I'm really happy with that. And if we click in here, it's looking relatively the same, except for these information buttons that are very much appreciated. Tammy's gonna get hired, and Tina here doesn't want any cleaning shift. That's okay, because the other 2 are fine. So let's hire these candidates. Can we hire all? With the selected, hire candidates, confirm. We're gonna go in the schedule screen now, and let's take advantage of all the manpower that we have to potentially keep the store open for a lot longer than normal. Alright, so I think that wraps up our first look at the exciting new features in the 0.5 update. I hope you find this quick review helpful and enjoyable. I know we haven't covered everything because we're still at the beginning stages of the playthrough, but like I said, I'm trying to make it as small and trimmed, as enjoyable as I can, skipping the boring part and going straight into the good stuff as I play along. So thank you again very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.